When we play games, we don't always stop and think about how much our brains are working in the background. But at the heart of game design lies symbolism. Players rely on symbols, whether it's shapes, colors, or patterns. And through our natural ability of pattern recognition, we learn how to interact with the game world. Designers take advantage of this by using cues, which act as a form of feedback. Cues can be visual, audio, or kinetic, and they guide players by letting them know when they are doing something right, when danger is near, or when they need to adjust their approach. Let's start with symbolism and pattern recognition. Humans are wired to recognize patterns, and games use this to communicate meaning without words. For example, a red barrel in Far Cry almost always means shoot me, I'll explode. We don't need a tutorial to explain it. We've learned the pattern over time. This is the foundation for how cues work. Players see a symbol, recognize the pattern, and instantly know how to respond. Cues serve as hints and feedback. They're like the game whispering to the player, yes, you're on the right track, or no, you should be careful. Take Dark Souls as an example. When you land a critical hit, there's a distinct sound effect and animation that confirms you execute the move correctly. That's feedback through cues, and it feels so incredibly satisfying. In Dying Light 1, yellow markings on walls or ledges indicate where the player can climb. Without any text popping up, the game visually guides you through parkour by using a consistent color cue. Another example is in Call of Duty. When your screen turns red as your health drops, that's visual feedback telling you to take cover. In horror games like Resident Evil, background music shifts when danger is nearby, creating a tension and warning players to stay alert. Or in competitive shooters like Rainbow Six Siege, enemy footsteps give precise positional feedback. Players don't see danger, they hear it. In God of War, when Kratos takes heavy damage, the controller rumbles to emphasize impact. Or in Mario Kart, when you drive off track, the vibration tells you immediately that something is wrong. These tactile cues are feedback you feel in your hands. What makes cues so powerful is that they reduce frustration. Instead of stopping the game to explain every mechanic, cues allow players to learn naturally through feedback. They act like a secret language between the designer and the player. The benefit for players is huge. They feel more immersed, they understand the game well without needing walls of text, and they can focus on the fun instead of confusion. And when cues are designed well, players don't even realize they are learning. They just play. And it feels intuitive. So, to wrap up, symbolism leads to pattern recognition, and pattern recognition allows designers to use cues as a feedback. Visual, audio, and kinetic cues are the backbone of how games teach, warn, and reward players. They aren't just design details. They are a direct conversation between designer and player. And when done it right, they make the game world feel alive, immersive, and engaging. That's it for me. Thanks for listening.